Dr. Drizzle coming to you from the Naval Air Station in Pensacola, Florida. Today we are celebrating the 70th anniversary of the Blue Angels. Now the Blue Angels are the flight squadron that includes aviators from the Navy and the Marines. Today we're going to go in front of and behind the scenes of this wonderful institution. Stay tuned.
Yeah, the bonnie boat was one as we sail into the mystic. Oh, I can now hear the sailors cry, smell the sea and feel the sky. Let your soul and spirit fly into the mystic. And where that foghorn blows, I will be coming home. Yeah, when the foghorn blows, I wanna hear it. I don't have to fear it, and I wanna rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old.
Hey, we are now in 1943 in Pensacola, Florida during World War II. Follow me and let's take a tour in downtown Pensacola.
You know I will.
When DeWalt regains his senses, he sees the second Oscar pulling in steeply behind him.
Yeah, when that foghorn was
He was looking at me and just got some dead man. I promise I figured I won't pull him.
Hey everyone, this is Dr. Drizzle. We're still here at the Naval Aviation Museum, but I have met a wonderful person who's going to talk to you today. This is Lieutenant Commander Doug Harrington from the United States Navy. And thank you so much, Lieutenant, for working with us today. And can you just tell these kids a little bit about yourself and then where we're standing right now?
Okay. I was a Navy pilot for 11 years, and I flew an airplane called the A-6 Intruder, which you can see over in Hangar Bay 1 when you leave here. All right. But right now, we are standing on the flight deck of one of the carriers.
Oh, wow.
All right. If you look around, you'll notice that it looks exactly like the flight deck of a carrier. And what we do is when people are up here, we talk to them about how pilots land on these carriers. And you'll notice there are 4 wires across this angle deck. This is what we land on the angle deck. And so as they are coming in, they are looking at what we call a meatball. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Now this is the old style. And I don't know if you can see the meatball. It's a mirror and it reflects a light up to the pilots.
Oh.
And it's on a 3.5 degree glide slope. So all they do is they keep that orange ball lined up with those green, what we call data blanks. If they're high, they'll see a ball high. If they're low, they'll see a ball low. So they just keep correcting all the way down to keep the ball in the middle. If they keep that ball in the middle, when they touch down, their hook should catch the 3rd wire up. We call that the 3 wire. That's the target wire. If you're a little low, you catch the 2 or the 1. If you're a little high, you catch the 4. And if you're way too high, you miss all of them. So as soon as we touch down, we immediately go full power. Because if the hook misses, it's like a touch and go landing, we go right back in the air. All right? Now this is the old style. If you turn around this way, this is what's on the modern carriers today. This is what I use. It's called a Fresnel lens. So it's no longer a mirror that's reflecting a light up to you. There are lights inside that lens, right? If you'll step back here, yeah, right here you can see the light.
Oh, yes.
So there, and again, we still call this a meatball because that's what it's always been called.
Right,
All
right.
So I'm going to keep that ball centered between those green datum lights. And again, you'll notice if you bend down, you'll notice that light goes low. So each of those cells is putting a beam up to you. And it's on a 3.5 degree glide slope. So if you stay on that glide slope, if you keep that ball in the center, you will touch down right in
And
that
that's what we
3-1.
want to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, you're not all alone in this. We have a landing signal officer. If you can, we've got a called an LSO. He's looking at you, he's listening to your engine sounds, he knows if you're underpowered or overpowered. And he's actually on the corner of the flight deck.
Okay.
That's where that station is, and he's standing right up there as you're coming in. So if he's concerned about your lineup, because you have to be perfectly lined up on the center line,
Okay.
because there are airplanes parked on both sides of that angle
Okay.
deck. So it's kind of like threading a needle. So you're concerned about your lineup, you're concerned about your angle of attack, which is your airspeed, and you're concerned about that beep on the center.
Right.
All right? Does that make sense?
It does make sense. So a lot of people are helping you, but you had to have a lot of experience and
Yeah, you
a lot of
practice.
training for this.
You practice a lot of times before you ever go out to the carrier.
This is amazing.
So this Fresnel lens is actually, if you look at this ship, this is about the middle of the ship. That Fresnel lens sits right here.
Okay.
So even if the deck is pitching in bad weather, it really does not affect that much. It'll still put you on that 3-wire if you keep the ball in the center. Like
So
that.
I noticed that you talked a little bit about math in there, and there's a lot of engineering and just great communication skills and
It's
being able
all-
to collaborate with each other. So, kids, when you're listening to this, think about all those things your teachers are working with you about communicating and having teamwork and collaboration, because you can't do this by yourself.
No. And in the airplane I flew, I had a navigator sat right beside me. He's talking to me as we're coming down. That LSO, he's ready to wave me off in a second. Now let me show you what he does.
Okay.
If he decides that your approach is not safe,
Right.
or the deck is pitching too much, or there may still be an airplane in this angle deck, he won't let you land. So on the radio, he'll say wave off, but he'll also do this. You notice he's got one of these in his hand,
Right.
and he always holds it up just like that. So he's talking to you on the radio, and he's got this up here. If he decides to wave you off, he will hit this button. And those red lights will flash.
Just another signal, just another safeguard to make sure that you're safe when you're landing.
And if you see those red lights flash, you don't question it. You just add power and you climb up and go around. And then when the deck is safe, you'll turn those lights off and you're cleared to land.
Well, this is amazing. Lieutenant Commander Harrington, thank you so much for talking to students across the country. And I just want to encourage you guys to stay in school, listen to
Oh,
your
yes.
teachers, read, get that math, get those engineering skills beefed up so you can do things like this. Thank you so much
You're
again. I
welcome.
appreciate it.
We are happy to have you here.
Thank you. Dr. Drizzle, out.
We were born before the wind, also younger than the sun. Yeah, the bonnie boat was one as we sail into the mystic